Hey guys, I just came out for a little walkthrough before we get more rain. It looked like things have grown a few inches since we were out here last, and it almost looked like a jungle again. So I guess on Saturday or tomorrow we'll be busy again, but I'm not complaining. Look how nice these things look. This is that purple rain tomato. Let me get this weed out of here. And eggplants, some bush tomatoes, and that broccoli I transported. This experiment sweet potato, peppers, another experiment sweet potato. Look like it got a leaf on it, a new leaf. Some lettuce, and I think that's eggplant. Yep, eggplant. Broccoli at the bottom. Everything looks good there. And our tomatoes in the cylinder blocks. And I think these are watermelon, or in these things right here, watermelon or cantaloupe. These are cantaloupe. They look pretty good here. I don't know what's going on with this one, but I'll just pluck some more seeds down in there. These are dwarf cantaloupe bushes. Dwarf watermelon. Yep, nope, cantaloupe. I can poke some more in there too. It's good that they don't all come up at the same time. That way we can enjoy them. Got lots of flowers on the cucumbers over there. I don't know if you can see them, but there's lots of them in there. And these two cucumber bushes. One of them look like it has a little bit of powdery mildew on it. And this one also. So I'm going to spray them. Not today because we're about to get some more rain. But after the rain, I'll spray them. And this green pepper plant, I don't know, looked like something tried to dig in there. It was unsuccessful. I don't know what it was looking for, but I'll add some more soil to that after the rain. So we have one miniature watermelon coming up here. Looked like one died, but I did already poke some more seeds in there, so hopefully they will germinate soon. Sweet potatoes looking good. These beans right here looking good. About to start get their fillers on, so I'm going to have to string this trellis up. These potatoes over here looking good. So Mr. Wright will be healing these soon if they need it. Those sweet peas are finally starting to climb the vine. And our newly planted bush beans in here, they look pretty good. They're growing up really nicely. Our cucumber plants, our baby cucumber plants are starting to crawl. And our tomatoes, Roma tomatoes that I thought were all dead from the frost, are all back to life. I'm pretty happy about that. So the 1,000-head kale, it looks good. Mr. Wright wants to eat it. So I told him, just let it grow a little bit longer, because I'm really curious to see how large these leaves will get. And they're pretty big. Look at that compared to my hand. Look at this one over here. Compared to my hand, look at that one. More sweet potatoes. And I'm going to come over here this weekend and clean this out a little bit better. I'm going to trim these bushes back. And this grapevine has lots of, I guess these are grapes. I don't know. We'll see. I've never grown grapes before. I am going to put a trellis over here this weekend. And here's our new peach tree. Got lots of leaves on it already. Our new Cortland apple tree. Lots of leaves on it already. And it's planted next to our newly planted miniature Gala apple tree. And this one we just got today. It already has apples on it. I don't know if I'm going to pluck them off or not. And our king of the bean, lima beans. They're finally starting to come up. So this is the transplanted broccoli. They're growing up nicely. I don't know how much longer they're going to grow because it's about to get warm here. And I'm going to let them grow for as long as they can. And if they bolt, it's okay. I plant some more seeds in July. Our tomato plant got little yellow flowers on it. These onions, I don't know if they look better or not, but they're probably going to be coming out of here soon. And this is yellow zucchini. They're coming up nicely. Now this one, I'm not so sure about. I don't know if the dreaded vine borer has gotten to this one or not. But I'll know in a couple of days. And if so, I'll just put another one down there. These tomatoes look good. Oops. Look good. And these tomatoes look good. Never thought about growing anything in a cylinder block before, but that was a great idea. These tomatoes look good. And these potatoes look good. Now some of them are starting to fall over, and I'm not going to take them out though until they completely die. I'm not going to do it. And this tomato, this volunteer tomato that I put in here, I still don't know what kind it is, but I'm going to leave it there. It looks happy. It looks happy growing there with those onions. I'm going to leave it. And then our bush sweet peas, they're finally starting to climb. So maybe all that rain we had over the past few days did the garden some good. Got some peppers, bell peppers on this plant already. I don't know if you can see them. Hey, I don't know if they're bell or jalapeno. That's a shame. I don't know what I planted in here. You see them? What do you think that? So these might be jalapeno. Let's see. Because I did do jalapeno too. You see that? Can you see it? Wait a minute. Well, when I look at it closely, they kind of look like jalapeno. I mean, here, jalapeno. I thought they were bell though. So we'll see. I'm gonna eat them no matter what. So my brother's beetroots, they're finally starting to grow along with all the other stuff I put on this trellis. Our kiwi, newly kiwi, look at that. It's already growing up the vine. It's at least 4 feet tall already. Blueberries, this is a better spot for them, I have to admit. And then this apple tree, this is a better spot for this one also. And this one has apples on it too. Onions in this one, I'm sure it's pretty upset. I got all kinds of weeds growing in here. Let me pick some of them out. And I'll get to the rest of them on Saturday. Back to this apple tree. You know, it has one apple left on it. I don't know. The rain, the wind, oh no, there are more here. I see more. I just got a little closely. But I'm definitely going to cover it up when it's time to harvest. This one potato has still not come up yet, but I did poke a little sweet potato vine in there, so maybe I'll just see what happens with the sweet potato vine. That was that experiment that I put in there without letting it root or anything. We'll see if it grows. But these other two that I put in these bags right here, they look good. I'm really curious to see how big they'll get. One sweet potato in such a big bag. I'm curious about that. And as you can see, our tomatoes over here are growing so big, the plant is starting to lean over. So I'm just going to tuck it back in. This plant actually has a sucker on it. I don't know if I'm going to take it off yet. I'll think about it. This one has some nice tomatoes on it also. So I don't know if I want to take the suckers off. I think I might just leave them. Corn looking nice. Well, there is one bent over. And might put a little gate around this to make sure that they're okay. Let's see. I put them in this little tomato cage in the meantime till I figure out what I'm going to do. And also I'm taking a look at these potatoes back here. They look pretty good. This one looked like it's starting to die back. So we may be digging these out or removing them from their cardboard boxes soon. But these two boxes right here were planted at a later date. But you can see that this one right here is starting to flower. So, you know, when you see flowers, it's the possibility of potatoes forming down there. So our basil and lavender looks good over there. It might be a little bit too much rain for it. So if it's going to rain again, like you see these okra plants flooding over here, I might just take them and put them in the greenhouse. Let's see, take it out of here so they can drain. This is, because we don't want them to drown. They drown just like we do. Let's see. So our beans in this green stalk, they're starting to flower as well. And these were the beans that I planted in the freezing weather as an experiment, just because I wanted to see if they would grow. And they are. They stayed alive and they're starting to flower, which is good. And then this one, this potato one that got knocked over, is beginning to produce more green on it, so I'm going to leave it. I was going to knock that over too. And then our citrus plant here, very nice. So let me move out of the sun. This green stalk right here is really about to break loose. I got purple flowers. Look at that. I got white flowers. All kinds of flowers all over. So I imagine with this next set of rain, we'll be eating string beans just like the collard greens like we did the other day. We'll be eating these. A lot of them down at the bottom too. Let me turn it around. Take one a little closer. See that? Big clusters. This green stalk is the one with the cabbage that I was worried about it forming heads on. It might be too hot. But you know, you can still eat the leaves just like a regular cabbage plant. You can still eat it. Has the same taste, just no head. So this is another one of our newly planted citrus trees. This is the mandarin orange tree, and it looks nice. We just planted this recently, and it has new growth on it as well. So thank you, Lord, for the rain. And also, look like some birds have been over here trying to enjoy our beans, but you know, they need to eat too. And we have 2 more tomatoes. The same 4. 2 are much larger than the other 2. I don't know why. And I guess it's not a bad thing. As 2 live, then the other 2 will be just coming up. And then this is our collard greens. We ate off of this the other day, but look. Take a look down in here. They're growing back already. The central lead in the middle is coming back already. So probably in a few weeks we'll be harvesting this again. We'll either harvest it and let it keep growing, or harvest it and take them out and put something else in here until the fall. So our celery is starting to look good, starting to grow. I think when it get a little bit larger, I'm thinking about moving them out of here. I may or I may not. We'll see. They look pretty happy. Remove the weeds. I am happy that our bird did not come back to build that nest. I'm happy. So we have more tomatoes coming up here. Our black currant, what's it? Black strawberry something tomato. We have 2 more collard greens here. And this one has some kind of aphid on them. You see them? I'm just going to squash them right with my hands. Does not bother me one bit to do that. I did see the white cabbage moth flying around when I first came out here. I tried to kill it, but you know, of course it got away. And I think I just knocked one of the eggs off of this plant. Let me check this one out. So I don't see anything. Oh wait, what's this? What's this? I don't know. Whatever it was, it's gone now. Okay, all done. That's why you got to make sure you come out and check your stuff every day. I know the animals got to eat too, the insects, and they will. Pomegranate doing okay. We have this this tomato plant here. Let me see what I wrote here. Oh, yellow pear tomato. I'm going to have to put this on a trellis too. That's a cherry tomato. And our volunteer brassicas, whatever they are, they're coming up too. I still don't know what they are though. So this green stalk, I think this one has broccoli. I think broccoli, cabbage, something else in there. It's looking pretty good too. I don't know if it's going to get too hot before anything can happen or before it flowers. Let's see. Okay, so this green stalk looks pretty good. I know that one is broccoli, but look how long and leggy it is. I'm curious to see what's going to happen I think this is cabbage. So yeah, this one, I think that it might be cabbage, it might be Brussels sprouts, and it could be broccoli. It's a mixture of everything, but we'll see. And we're gonna eat it, but they do look. We have some bush beans here. Hopefully they'll flower soon, because I do have cabbage down here that I'm growing. But I think the cabbage appreciates the shade, so I'm gonna leave it like this. Even though these beans are also starting to flower, I think they'll be okay. I think the cabbage will be okay. And the same with this one. They're about to flower, but I think the cabbage will be okay down there. Maybe it's some kind of protection too from that white moth. So everything is nice, even though it looks kind of jungle-ish back here. So I'll be back here, I guess if not tomorrow, I'll be back by Saturday, depending on the rain. And I'm not complaining, but it is what it is. Well, here's that pear I found up front, that pear suckling. Let's see. I didn't think it was gonna make it. I kind of picked it from the bottom of the pear tree. So I had to dump some of that water off because it looked like it was drowning. It wasn't draining on top of the water barrel over here, but I think it'll be okay right here. We'll see. Look at that, poor thing. Oh. So here's another sweet potato experiment, and I'm gonna leave it right here in this pot, and I'll leave it there until September or October. We'll see what happens. We went back to Home Depot today. In case you need some garden soil or some mulch, it's on sale again, 5 for $10. And I got these water jugs right here. I have some plans for them, and I'm going to share my plans with you in a couple of days. I have to figure out how I'm going to do it, but of course you know me, it's going to be an experiment. And as you can see, it might be 5 experiments, it may be more, because I have more of these water containers. Once we let a little bit more sunlight into this area right here, these pears on this tree look much happier. I don't know if you can see them, but they do. They look much happier. And I think this one is a little happier too. This one is fully loaded. And it's so loaded that it's self-pruning itself. You see the pears all over the ground. I'm gonna have to come out here and get these up. But I can't do it right now. I still have my dress on. I like this dress. But it's loaded. But I'm gonna take this one off. I like the way it looks. I don't know what that is, but it's going in the trash. So I think opening up this area to more sunlight, it really helped. It helped all 3 of these pear trees, because now I can see the pears on this one. This one is my late bloomer. So I think I'm going to call it a night. If you guys have any questions or comments or concerns, please let me know, okay? And I will look forward to answering.